Treason? Sansa wrote this.
It is your sister's hand, but the Queen's words. You're summoned to King's Landing to swear fealty to the new king.
Joffrey puts my father in chains, now he wants his ass kissed.
This is a royal command, my lord. If you should refuse to obey...
I won't refuse. His Grace summons me to King's Landing, I'll go to King's Landing. But not alone. Call the banners.
All of them, my lord.
They've all sworn to defend my father, have they not?
They have.
Now we see what the words are worth.
For 30 years, I've been making corpses out of men, boy. I'm the man you want leading the vanguard.
Galbert Glover will lead the van.
The bloody wall will melt before an Umber marches behind a Glover. I will lead the van, or I will take my men and march them home.
You are welcome to do so, Lord Umber. And when I am done with the Lannisters, I will march back north, root you out of your keep, and hang you for an oathbreaker.
Oathbreaker, is it? I'll not sit here and swallow insults from a boy so green he pisses grass.
My Lord Father taught me it was death to bear steel against your liege lord. Doubtless, the great Jon only meant to cut my meat for me.
Your meat? Is bloody tough.
My lords, we've captured a Lannister scout.
Don't worry, lad. He won't be leaving this tent with his head.
Where did you find him?
In the brush above the encampment. He looked to be counting.
How high did you get?
20,000, maybe more.
You don't have to do this yourself. Your father would understand
My
if
father understands mercy when there is room for it. And he understands honor. And courage. Let him go.
Robb.
Tell Lord Tywin, winter is coming for him. 20,000 Northerners marching south to find out if he really does shit gold.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
Are you touched, boy? Letting him go?
You call me boy again. Go on.
The proper course is clear. Pledge fealty to King Renly and move south to join our forces with his.
Renly is not the king.
You cannot mean to hold to Joffrey, my lord. He put your father to death.
That doesn't make Renly king. He's Robert's youngest brother. Bran can't be Lord of Winterfell before me. Renly can't be king before Stannis.
Do you mean to declare us for Stannis?
Renly is not right. My lords. My lords. Here is what I say to these two kings. Renly Baratheon is nothing to me. Nor Stannis, neither. Why should they rule over me and mine from some flowery seat in the south? What do they know of the war? Or the Wolfswood? Even their gods are wrong. Why shouldn't we rule ourselves again? It was the dragons we bowed to. And now the dragons are dead. There sits the only king I mean to bend my knee to. The King of the North!
I'll have peace on those terms. They can keep their red castle. And their iron chair, too. The king in the north.
Am I your brother? Now and always.
Now and always.
My sword is yours, in victory and defeat, from this day until my last day.
The King of the North!
The King of the North! The King of the North! The King of the North! The King of the North! The King of the North! The King of the North! The King of the North! The King of the
King in the North.
I keep expecting you to leave me one castle or another for safekeeping, but you drag me along from camp to camp. Have you grown fond of me, Stark? Is that it? I've never seen you with a girl.
If I left you with one of my bannermen, your father would know within a fortnight. My bannerman would receive a raven with a message. Release my son, and you'll be rich beyond your dreams. Refuse, and your house will be destroyed, root and stem.
You don't trust the loyalty of the men following you into battle?
I trust them with my life. Just not with yours.
Smart boy. What's wrong? Don't like being called boy? Insulted.
Will you insult yourself, Kingslayer? You've been defeated by a boy. You're held captive by a boy. Perhaps you'll be killed by a boy. Stannis Baratheon sent ravens to all the High Lords of Westeros. The King Joffrey Baratheon is neither a true king nor a true Baratheon. He's your bastard son.
If that's true, Stannis is the rightful king. How convenient for him.
My father learned the truth. That's why you had him executed.
I was your prisoner when Ned Stark lost his head.
And your son killed him so the world would learn who fathered him, and you pushed my brother from a window because he saw you with the Queen.
You have proof? You want to trade gossip like a couple of fishwives?
I'm sending one of your cousins down to King's Landing with my peace terms.
You think my father's going to negotiate with you? You don't know him very well.
No. But he's starting to know me.
3 victories don't make you a conqueror.
It's better than 3 defeats. Your cousin's peace if they meet my terms. First, your family must release my sisters. Second, my father's bones must be returned to us so he may rest beside his brother and sister in the crypts beneath Winterfell. And the remains of all those who died in his service must also be returned. Their families can honor them with proper funerals.
An honourable request, Your Grace.
Third, Joffrey and the Queen Regent must renounce all claim to dominion of the North. From this time till the end of time, we are a free and independent kingdom.
The King in the North.
King in the North. King in the North.
Neither Joffrey nor any of his men shall set foot in our lands again. If he disregards this command, he shall suffer the same fate as my father. Only, I don't need a servant to do my beheading for me.
These are, Your Grace.
These are my terms. If the Queen Regent and her son meet them, I'll give them peace. If not, I will litter the south with Lannister dead.
King Joffrey is a Baratheon, Your Grace.
Oh, is he? You'll ride at daybreak, Sir Bolton. That will be all for tonight.